Brennan Lemieux, Gordie Howe hat trick. That means a goal and an assist and a fight. First Ranger with a Gordie Howe hat trick since Chris Kreider against Dallas in January of 2017. He hasn't been around with the Rangers that long, but he's made an impact, Brennan Lemieux.
The funny thing about this kid is he comes here with 9 goals in his pocket, right? And you're saying to yourself, well, how much was he playing? Was he an impact in Winnipeg? You have to go down to mid-January to see where he finally played 10 minutes in a hockey game, all right? So he's halfway through the season practically and hasn't played. But when you watch him play for the Rangers, he plays with everything that has been missing from the Rangers lineup from one player in a very long time. I love the physicality. He's going to challenge, and sometimes there's going to be a fight. I don't mind it with him because he's going to bring energy, and then he's going to respond with a goal. He's not going to be involved in rehearsed fights. He's going to be a part of the game, and then he's going to be a factor in the game. So when you watch the player play with the speed that he plays with and then force everybody to defend, now you've got Brett Howden, who is able to score a goal, and he needs one badly. But I love what this kid's doing. I think it's been a great ad for the Rangers, another great trade for Jeff Gordon. I mean, why wouldn't you want a guy like that in your lineup? It's needed if the Rangers are going to be a contending team in the future. You need a piece like that. You usually have to draft it. You usually have to develop it. These guys are tough to get, so it's a great ad.
The goal there by Howden tied the game in the third period at 2. Howden had gone 35 games without a goal, had not scored.
I didn't want to say that, Bill.
But I'm just saying, I mean, good for him.
I know, good for him, but it's hard, too.
That was a key goal to tie the game at 2. Alexander Georgiev, you mentioned after the first period, he had to, prevent any other goals from going in, and this is exactly what he did.
I thought he was spectacular because he
Except for what happened in overtime, of course.
Look, it shouldn't have got there if it wasn't for him, too. I mean, it's every night with this guy. So he's over and over repeatedly showing everybody that he's going to be a goaltender. And when you see this goal, it's one of those where you're saying, all right, your goalie makes a save here, recover. It's very difficult in overtime because you've got 3 guys out there and 2 world-class players. And this now is the 30th multi-point game for Connor McDavid, passing over to Draisaitl. There's no chance there, and that's what you're up against. And hey, you can live with that, I think, if you're the New York Rangers, because they know they left it on the ice and they don't have anything to be sour about with this outcome.
All right, so that's a great goal. Tough way to lose. Start to finish, Georgiev, another excellent performance.
Excellent. I mean, he's found his way in this league where you're wondering initially, is he able to find his ground? Because it's going to be hard to play for the Rangers. And he finds a way this season to get through the part of the season where he was up and down a little bit. And I think right now, Bill, he's a role model to everybody out there that's playing on a team that isn't supposed to win, but he can find a way to drag you into the fight and get you points. And I oftentimes talk about how great I think he is technically. This save right here on Draisaitl in the second period is enormous. He gives his team an opportunity to be in the hockey game because over and over again, now you're in the third period, he's still making save after save, and all of them really could be used in a hockey school. And I bring this up a lot, and the reason why I do is because you can't take every NHL goalie and teach young goalies to play like them. It's not great for a young goalie that's half the size of Henrik Lundqvist to have them play deep like Henrik Lundqvist. And it's not great to have a goalie that's a youngster growing up to play like Jonathan Quick, playing out and going into the splits too much. Technically, he is the best example of any goalie in the league, technically, to learn from if you're a young goalie.